I have not done this in a while. I don't even know what to say anymore. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year! Right now it's like 6 a.m. It's the 31st of December of 2022. And yes, guys, a lot of things happened. At least, I don't know if a lot of things happened, but at least big things happened. I don't even know when. It's the last time that I even update you. I think the last time was like I was saying that I was gonna move, but I wanted to feel the Christmas, so I decorated my house very quick for Christmas, and that was it. That was my December video. So, okay, let's do a very, very, very quick catch up. I basically, as you can probably tell, like this is a new place. We moved in December. We moved in the beginning of December. Um, we moved like on the what? We moved on the 30th of November to something like that. Actually, I something like that. We moved the last week of November. So yeah, right now we live, guys. Like I live in a cottage, and it's just wow. Like my dream since a little girl, like I never want to live in a very modern house. I want modern stuff, yes, but the house itself, I love old houses in good condition, like with the wooden in the roof to give that like old school countryside vibes, and I have that. And oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, we moved. We had some struggles, the house that we were before, and this is just like we just moved for a better. We live in a we live in a small town that's so good. I have a forest in the I have a forest right in my next to my backyard. My backyard is gigantic. That's another thing. I have like it's not a farm. It's I don't know what I. It's like it's not. I don't know if it's like it's private property, but it's not a farm. But I have like I'm surrounded by green. It's just so good, so peaceful. I love it. Dream come true. The house, I feel like I'm like a Disney princess in the house. In the beginning when they're like in a small house until the prince comes rescue them, and then they become queens. But that was like the main thing that happens, and that basically took over my all attention. I didn't want to film anything. I didn't want to post anything. And when we moved here, until now, until the 28th of December, we had no Wi Fi. We had to use the public one, the BTW public one. So, like, it was really slow. And I didn't want to have the hassle, which, like, not gonna lie, I didn't want to have the hassle to have to upload. Like, it's Christmas season. I want to enjoy it. I was busy at work as well. So, like, I just want to enjoy the Christmas season, the best that I can. But yeah, basically, we are kind of updated on that department. Oh yeah, I did some updates. As you guys can tell, I have a microphone. I hope you guys can hear me way better. At least that's the goal. Now we are in my office. This is my small office, which is really cool. I have I have my computer. I got a screen, another screen for me because at work I have three screens. So I just got used to to have more than one screen. I'm bougie like that now. And yes, like we have another room that's like my boyfriend's office slash gym because it's big, where it's like triple the size of my office. So mine's like my little corner, and he's gonna be like, and he's like his office slash workout room. Yes, guys, I got myself a bicycle to be in the house, a home bicycle, and literally like my goal for 2023 is I want to use that cycle. I want to use a bicycle for like the bike for cardio and for strength legs. And I really want to focus on yoga this year, and I think that's the best way because I never focus on yoga because I also want to build strength and I also want to do functional workouts. So I think I'm combining. I'm doing a lot of things this year. But yeah, like I think this was a long catch up, but we needed. I needed at least. I needed to put it out here. Everything that happened in this last month because it's 6 a.m. Okay, and it's the last day of the year. We have a lot of New Year's preps to still do, And yes, later today I'm going actually to my cousin's house. We are gonna celebrate New Year's at their house, and yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be like kind of like a chill party, not a chill but nice party because my godson is gonna be there. So it's 1 year. So if you guys are hearing the nying, 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 I'm trying to avoid it. But yeah, things. I think that's it actually. Sorry, my ADHD sometimes I just, ooh, you guys can tell. So now I'm gonna put. I actually like when I was packing from my place, I mean my previous place. When I was packing, and I was just putting everything away. I kind of filmed, so I have a little. I have some footage. I just not gonna lie. I have like full footage for full videos, but I just didn't want to edit because again, I didn't want the hassle. I was already like too stressed with the moving. I was too stressed with the agency that we were renting to. They were really bad. I'm gonna say here out loud, like this is the opinion of a customer, just being honest. If you live in England and you're thinking about renting a house from an agency called Touchstone, Touchstone is not the agency company. Touchstone is a company that builds houses and then rents to people. They're like the landlord. Don't. Just don't run away from them. Like they are not I don't believe personally they did not treat us well. I like and this is how I'm gonna say. They didn't treat us well personally. So my personal advice, again, my personal advice regarding my own experience is run away from them. There was a lot of stress. It still is. But I said to, you know what, I want to focus and everything. And I want to talk more about it, but I want to talk later. Now it's kind of like I just came from work. I don't know if you guys can see my eyes are kind of tired. I just came from work. And yeah, I'm gonna go just having dinner slash breakfast because it's 6 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep and then I'm gonna wake up and we're gonna keep the chat going on. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some footage from me packing and moving and saying goodbye to my previous place. So if like basically this video is literally gonna be like footage from me moving just to have like very quick catch up and a very nice prep for the New Year's. Like we are gonna set goals, intention, talk about some stuff, try not to make the noise, and yeah, if this is something that you'd like to see, just keep watching.
Oh, come what may, I'm ready. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Odd thoughts and some dusty dreams, and we seem to find common ground. Guess everyone's got their own sound. I never cared much about fitting in, what's right or a sin. But as you stand before me, I give in. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here within.
Again, guys, it is the next day. Let me just say one thing. I recorded the whole thing now, the whole thing, and actually it was not recording at all. I'm kind of upset. So, okay, right now is the 31st of December, the last day of the year. It's right now 10 to 7 p.m. My brother he just went to his parents' place, just wish them a happy new year. He should be on his way back to pick me up. Let me just drink some water. I've been talking for quite a while, so we need to get myself hydrated. We are going to my cousin's place to celebrate New Year's. And yeah, so what I did, and like that's what I want us to do together. It's like while I'm waiting for him to come to arrive, I like to write a letter about 2022. Sometimes I like to write a letter to myself. Sometimes I like to write a letter to the year, to 2022, to the universe. Sometimes to a deceased one, like my deceased, someone that passed away, basically. Like sometimes I like to write to my mom, just letting know what happened this year. And yeah, and that's what I did. And I thought that I had filmed it. So that's a tip that I would like to, if you don't know what to do and you like, if you want to create a ritual, something to like sum up the year, you don't want to just get into new year without even like, I feel like people that just get into new year without even like taking a step back to, okay, let's have a look what happened this year. I actually have a chat with my boyfriend at the car when we're coming from work, yeah, yesterday, today in the morning, and we're kind of like, let's talk about like how did our year started and how did it ended, and like started here, ended here, and just a lot of things happened. A letter to the universe about what happened, what was meant to happen, what actually ended up. um I don't want to say the word happening again, I don't remembering any synonym. And then also what I learned this year. And yes, like for example, I'm not going to share a lot because they're kind of personal, but I can share a few things. Way more capable of doing things by myself in another country, like proper like adult, like things that make my back like, I don't want to do it, I just shock my body. But I learned that I can do it, I'm capable of. This is one of the things that I'm going to talk about it, that this year, like, okay, let's talk about this one. This is actually something I wanted to talk about, and I thought that I have done. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. For my 2022 vision boards, and I've noticed that I don't think I basically I didn't accomplish almost anything of it that I actually wanted to do. I didn't accomplish anything, and I know that I'm saying this very positive. However, this year was needed for me to be able to eventually accomplish what I want. This year was needed. A lot of things happened this year. Like I moved to night shift. I adopted another cat. I moved houses twice. I had to deal with like very bureaucratic things because of our, and we are still dealing with it because of our previous place. I learned how to ask for help. I learned how to divide tasks. I learned how to embrace my feminine sides. I learned we got a car. Like I learned that I can get a car in this country and drive. I just I learned things that I had to be able to have the moral mental capability of accomplish goals. Now that I know that I can live here as me, and I thought that I knew that already, but I actually didn't. I had to experience this year. This year really taught me how to be myself and still get stuff done, and how to like learn about England in terms of a bureaucratic government country. I never really cared about the government, I never really cared about the laws and everything, but this year, like, no, I don't know if because my boyfriend is British, so kind of get into it. But I learn up like, okay, I am not British yet, but I will be. I'm part of the country. I'm going to care about my new country. This is my country. Portugal is my country as well, but this is my country, England as well. Look at my vision boards and I'm going to kind of like laugh about these goals and explain why they were so like unrealistic for me at the time. Vision board. I did a vision board in Canvas with the Angie Belmar live. I always watch Angie Belmar for New Year's. I think she's amazing. I think she's really good at what she's doing. I her vision board videos, they are just the best. And put was invest, like money wise, invest money. And there's the thing, that's so unrealistic for me because I first need to learn about money and how and be confident to talk about it. I need to be confident to talk about money, to talk about taxes, to talk about funds, talk about ways to use. I'm not. I don't like to talk about money, and I don't feel confident to talk about money. And this that's why like that. How can I invest it without even knowing? And I'm very afraid. Like I'm very like I don't want to lose money. I don't want to lose money. I'm very like this. So this is not like investment. It's never feasible. It's way better. Like for example, one of the goals that I'm gonna set. This is for the other segment that I'm gonna do after. It's not instead of putting investment because it's not realistic. I'm not, and I learned it. I'm not gonna do any investment in 2023. At least not my goal to. My goal is to learn about money and be confident about money. And if I end up making an investment, perfect, amazing. But first, I want to learn about it. I want to educate myself. That's the thing. Uh, Active lifestyle. Not gonna lie, guys, I like an active lifestyle. In terms of me personally, like in between cleaning the house, the work wise, everything, I'm very active. But I did not. This was not a year of working out. In the beginning, yes, but then when me and my boyfriend we kind of moved in together, we moved to the other house, and we moved to this house, like with all the movings and issues that I had in other place, and I was just like night shift tearing me down. I just literally couldn't be asked, and then I was trying to find a new like how a new set to work out. It was not very feasible again, not very doable for me, and I kind of just got a lot of these excuses in my head. And I just didn't work out. I was still active, but I was not. And again, I needed it. I needed like a year to like focus on other things. Like for I learned how to be personally. I learned how to be active in terms of lifestyle. So active lifestyle, kind of yes. Like I learned how to be active outside working out. I really want to focus on yoga, and it's a whole segment that I'm going to talk about it later. Then create a community and having 1K followers on YouTube. Not even a little bit because I'm not well organized. I was not well organized regarding YouTube this year. I wanted to do a community just like very similar to Kelly Nicholson because, but that's the thing, like the reasons why they were never there. I want to write this year like why I want a community. Why do I want 1K followers? Why do I want to follow YouTube? Like I want to follow YouTube and I want to have a lot of followers and everything. Yes, part is because having a big number sounds good. If anyone tells it doesn't, they're lying. Like it's not because of that, kind of is, but it's not because, and it's because like I want to talk about my feeling, my thoughts, and actually like if I have a lot of people following me, that means that I have a lot of people that actually kind of like what I say, like to hear me, like to see what I do, and I don't feel so alone. Because a lot of times I feel like I'm not very good at like person communication and actually building a relationship. I'm good at small talk. I'm not good at strengthening a relationship because I'm very afraid of it. Like I don't like to say that I'm pagan because everyone's gonna think that I'm in a cult. I love Disney and Harry Potter, but and I can talk about it for ages. But people think that I'm a child. I like talking about working out and lifestyle and fitness and everything, but some people think that I'm just showing off my body. I'm like, I'm really not. I just like to talk about this stuff. I like to talk about the world, the universe, what's there. Sometimes I like to talk about like random stuff. I like to talk about like real facts, like people like Andrew Tate, what you think about him, feminism, masculinity. Like I like to talk about a lot of things that a lot of people are kind of like. It's I know it's the type of personality that doesn't fit everyone. And the thing is, for example, if having a lot of followers, it will make me feel like okay, this is not just me. This is actually like we are a lot. So it's a way for me to help people to if they're in the same situation, but it's also to help me. It's kind of like a selfish thing. It's true, and I'm being very honest. Not just me helping people to figure out they're not alone, but it's also they figuring out, I figuring out that I'm not alone. Make sense? I hope so. I never figured out why, and that's why I was never really organized. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll post a video here now. But now I know what I want. I want to discover people. Like, for example, why I love Colin Nicholson community so much, and I want to rejoin this in 2023 again. Why do I love a community so much? Because for freaking out loud. I'm finding people that I love to talk to. I love to speak with those women, and that's what I want to create on mine as well. I also want to create that because I feel like that's such a good idea, and I don't, it's not like I'm copying. Kind of is like I'm getting inspired. I'm getting inspired. I will want to do stuff differently again. I will have to learn. I'm very in the beginning, like beginning. This is just my thoughts first I need to create an audience to be able to create like then a more secluded community. Here plant based as well. That I want to go again completely plant based. Back in the day, we just said vegan, but now that's just I don't know vegan. You have to do this, and that. It's not just the food. Okay, so plant based. In case you don't know, I used to be plant based, and I stopped being plant based. Will I ever explain why I stopped being plant based? Maybe. Not now, and not in any time sooner. Um, and yeah, basically, like I had a lot of opportunities to become plant based again, but I don't want to because I prefer being a little bit more moderate in certain things. Like my genuinely my meals are like 95% they are plant-based, and it's not even because I'm making an effort, just the way that I cook. I prefer to cook plant-based stuff than cooking like meat or fish. But from time to time I like the pepper's chicken wings. I eat cow, I eat pork. It's very rare for me to eat, but I might eat some sausage. I love fish, I eat cheese. But I think the thing that I eat the most is like cheese and paneer is a type of cheese, but like it's kind of different. Because, but yeah, it's like overall I eat very plant based, but I'm not gonna become a full plant based eater again because I kind of want to enjoy. But before, for me, it was very good because before, for me, being not eating meat at all was a good thing for me to learn how to, you know what, enjoy once in a time, and meat's okay. That's my decision. I know that everyone is plant based. A lot, almost everyone is plant based is gonna like freak out, be like, "Oh my god, how dare you? You're killing animals and everything." And I'm like, I know, I'm aware, I'm doing the best. Uh, I'm doing the best for me. I'm doing the best for my lifestyle. I'm doing the best for my environment, and I want to live a happy life. And don't get me wrong, I love my vegan food, the best. It's just sometimes I kind of want to eat in a group. Sometimes I kind of want to be like, oh, what we are ordering? Domino's, okay, no worries. I kind of want to eat Pepe's, and I love the paneer. I love the paneer fried rice that they have in Pepe's. Delicious. Yes, like this year it's a year that was very needed for me to go back to my roots, to my cause, to my like I needed to break some foundations. I needed to break some roots here, and I need to create. This is a base. This year was like the very base when you put the first seeds, the soil. Not the first, it's not even the seeds. I didn't even put the seeds. I just chose a good soil. I That's it. That's it. Like I just Earth is open now for me to put the seeds. 2023 it's the seed year. The seeds year. Now, while I'm still waiting for my boyfriend to arrive to pick me up, he should be here pretty soon. I'm gonna go now just to finish getting ready and just having something to eat, just a little snack. And yeah, like the next time that I'll talk to you guys, it's gonna be in 2023. That's gonna be a cool one. See, for like you guys gonna be lecturing in a few seconds. For me, it's gonna be like in a few hours. So see you in a few hours. See you next year.
Go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. Older,
Happy New Year! I in 2023, 1st of January. Quick part. Okay, guys, I need to I woke up like 20 minutes ago. Today's kind of like a slow day. It's 1st of January. We are all allowed to have a slow day. I'm actually in like my living room right now. So cool. And let's see if I can like the thing. I don't want to give a first like look to be like kind of like messy because again yesterday New Year's. Then when we went to my cousin's place, very fun, very nice. We went back here. We just watched some TV. We opened some Pokemon cards. Yes, me and my boyfriend this year we are doing Pokemon. We are collecting like Pokemon cards now. We are getting into that. He's completely into that. Like he knows all the names of all Pokemon, and I'm like, is this a good one? But yeah, and it just sit behind and still has a little plates, little massive any little mess, and I still have like I have everything from Christmas downstairs, but I haven't put it away, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So now I'm gonna make a tea because we don't have milk, and then I'm also kind of hungry. What should I do? I think I'm gonna eat a parsimon, parmesan. We say diospiro in English. It's an amazing fruit, if you guys don't know. So I'm gonna eat that, do a chai tea latte, and yeah, that's the plan. That's how we start. Like, there's no better way for me to start the New Year's than with a little bit of clean.
Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here, living this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here.
Hi guys, this is the next day. So right now it's the 2nd of January and it's 1 o'clock p.m. Yesterday I was feeling like very tired, literally. Like I was just, and because like switching from night shift to day shift sometimes kind of like you hurt your body and just extra tired. I'm still kind of, I don't know if my face kind of, I try to put myself together. But yes, I at the same time I feel kind of inspired to crack on the goals. That's what we are gonna do now. So, like literally, you guys can see basically what I have here, like my main YouTube page, my Pinterest page. I already did 2023 mood boards. Let's see if I can. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, like I like to have like a quote of the year, and this is like let me put in the big one. No, wait. Okay, so you guys can see some of my goals here. I hope I think you can. But yeah, my big goal, my big quote this year, and it says it talks like if I had to choose one quote like for life, I'll choose this one that I just love. It's like yes, it's from the pen of Kung Fu, or Kung Fu Panda. How do you guys call it? No, pen of no Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. How do you say in English? Pen Kung Fu. So Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, no, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today's a gift. That is why it's called a present. And I just Kung Fu Panda has the best quotes. Like I vouch for it. You should watch all the movies, all the films, just for the quotes. But yeah, that's like my big one. And this is like I already post some photos of what I want to attract this year, and I'll go more in depth in a little bit. But yeah, basically, right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my favorite, one of my favorite like YouTube, like there's like three YouTube channels that I follow mainly. It's Angie Belmar, Kelly Nicholson, and Sarah's Day. Two of them are Canadian, one of them is Australian, and I just love Angie Belmar. I love her. I think it's called Vision Boards video. Yes, Vision Board Party. She made the one for 2021, which was really cool. And then she made one for 2022 last year, and it was really, really cool as well. So she didn't make one this, I was expecting she would make one this year, but she didn't. Like right now she's at the Disney cruise, so I don't blame her. So that's literally what I'm gonna do now. She's really good at this video. Like I really like her video because it really inspires me and kind of helps me to make a virtual like an online vision board. Literally last year I made this one. I made this one last year thanks to her. Like I like generally I didn't know how to use the canvas. So yeah, she really helped me with these like things. And now that I am learning, I'm getting better at it. I'm going to do another one, and this one is like, as I said before, I needed 2022 to happen to actually be able to start to follow my dreams, to start following my goals, my resolutions. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now while I'm drinking water. It took a few hours. I was not expecting it was gonna take this long. Like, when did we start? We started around like 1 p.m., right? It's 4 p.m. But I'm all done and I love it. I think what we did was really, really good. We did a lot of good things. And yeah, I'm gonna share with you like what I did with Angie. I like there's thing. I used to do a lot of the things that she does. Some of the things that I'm not gonna share because I don't want to. I don't want, again, as I said before, I don't want to copycat her. But yeah, so I started by another thing that I always like to do by analyzing my 2022, as I did yesterday, yesterday 2 days ago, and I wrote myself a letter, like talking about 2022 in a grateful way, in a nice way, and in a gentle way. Today I analyze it in a goal setting way, in a let's go, let's do it, in a very like. So yeah, I did a wheel of life, like I'm gonna show very quick. If you don't know, just search on Google, search on Pinterest. Did the wheel of life. It's basically you set categories. Yes, I think I'm saying this with a very big accent. Uh, and you analyze it and you schedule from like 1 to 10 how like what you do. For example, you say like the category that Angie said, and like I said as well, it was career, finances, health, social life, family, romance, fun, spiritual health, contribution, and personal growth. And the thing is, if the wheel it's not like a wheel, because this is a wheel of your life. If imagine your life is a car and this is the wheel that drives that car. So if the wheel is kind of like, for example, like mine, completely out of whack, like, oh my, like there's work to be done. Like, let's just show career. I put career as YouTube, as my side hustle, as like my passion, what I want to do. And not like, if I'll go to my work, yes, my career will be way better than it was last year, but I want to focus on what I want to do. So yeah, literally, like this past year was one. I didn't focus at all, zero. Like, and I tried, so I'm gonna give a one for tried, but I know finances out of whack this year completely. Um, what I did more, like what I had the biggest ones was contribution, because I think this year I really helped some people close to me, and I really helped, like at the work that I do, like I really helped a lot of people over there. And personal growth, I think like I really step out of my shelf this year in departments that I was not that's like when like more like not business, more like bureaucratic things that I'm like very gets me very shock. I think I really stepped up. I answered some questions that like Angie set up, and it was kind of like I had this from last year as well, and it was kind of funny that a lot of the questions, it's 6 questions, like, and the answers they're kind of similar. There's like one question is like, what are you most embarrassed about? And I said for this year that feel of laziness and watched a lot of TV. And TV, when I say TV, like a lot of screen, and I just use the fact that I work as a night shift as an excuse, and I don't like that. What did I say last year? Let me just search. Excuses, too much time on YouTube, no start, procrastination. Basically the same. And another one is like, what are you more embarrassed about? And I'd said this year, like my finances are a joke. I really want to get better of money wise this year. And literally what I wrote last year, how bad I am dealing with money, spending on short term happiness. TK Maxx is like, I'm getting better. I'm getting better, but still. And let's say what was in a. What was the fifth? What can I do to change throughout the year? I said I want to focus on myself. I'm going to become the main character of my own story. I'm going to get organized, consistent. And I said, like, literally, like last year, consistency, live by habit and not by motivation. Don't spend so much time in my head and actually do what I want. And I want to hold myself accountable. Like I said this last year, it's kind of funny that my goals for last year is like kind of the same. And literally, I did not compare. I did not read these ones when I set up these ones. When I was answering, I was just like, I found it funny and kind of like, I kind of know myself, because I said the same thing. So it's like, if I'm literally into the same way, it's okay. I know exactly what I need to work on. Another wheel, but this is like a 24-hour day. What do you, and like, put a 24-hour, and what do you do in that day? And on my days, I'm kind of embarrassed of showing these parts. I'm gonna show you the way because I feel like it's good, but it's bad. So I literally it should have full of categories, like from the chill, from eating, from watching TV, from sleeping and everything. But no, I don't know if you guys can tell, like this gray part here, it's sleep. So I sleep, let's say, from 7ish, 8ish a.m. until like 3 p.m. And then the purple one is like clean the house, normal stuff. So yes, I clean from like around like from like 3, 4, clean and having having coffee. A lot of times I forget to eat because I don't feel motivated, which is awful. Like just saying this is kind of like I'm not this person. I don't know how I became this person, but I am not this person to my core. And then from 6 until it's like 1 a.m. just screen time, TV. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I don't know what I'm doing, but I just spend so much time on YouTube watching. Like, I'm not a big TikTok person, but YouTube Shorts, which it literally is the same thing, but it's just like, oh my god. And the thing is, I spend so much time watching videos about like um I don't know, policies, controversial themes. I'm like, why? This is nothing related to me. Why? Like, I literally from like around like 6 until like 1 a.m. I'm just doing that. It's awful. And then I take a nap from like 1 to 3 or 4, and then I do more cleaning, and I do more TV, and then I go to sleep. Like, this is literally my last few days, my last few weeks, and it's just awful, 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 awful. And then, last but not least, in terms of like paper and everything, we just wrote down 10 goals for the year. Then I'm kind of gonna, let's see, what goal that I don't want to share everything. I don't know. Do I want to share everything? Let's hold myself accountable. I'm going to share my 10 goals. So, my 10 goals is like, make yoga part of me. I really want to get into yoga this year. I've been saying that I want to get into yoga in the past few years, but like I really want to do this year, and I have the means to do this year. I want to get to 800 subscribers on YouTube. I feel like when I say 1,000, like I've been saying for the past year, I want to get 1K. I feel like that's such like far fetched that I don't even want to try because I feel like it's just not real. I think 800 is possible. So yeah, 800. I want to schedule content and do it, not just plan. I want, yeah, if I say it's a plan, perfect, goal accomplished. I'm very easy to plan. I love planning, but I want to plan and do it. Then I want to create monthly budgets and stick to it. Again, I want to get better at this part of my life. I want to get confident in terms of money. I want to learn about money. I want to be like talking about money like you talk about coffee, you talk about Disney, you talk about Harry Potter. Then I want to read between 12 to 18 books in a year, so one book a month. And I want to be able to, like in the beginning, in the first few months, I want to read one book a month. And when I get good at it, I want to read 2 books a month. But I know that during Christmas or October and everything, you might not be able to read two. So I said like between 12 books to 18 books. If I read 12 books, goal accomplished. If I read 18 books, goal accomplished. If I read more than that, if I read more, I ate. Sorry, my English. Then I want to have, well, I want to increase my like romance. Let's just say that. I want to have a weekly romance, and let's just say that. Next one, I want to whiten my teeth, and I want to increase my teeth health. I really want to go to dentist here. This is again, it's part of me that's kind of like, oh, this more adult stuff that I'm not used to. But I really want to take care of my teeth and my mouth health this year, so that's a goal. and then take small chunks of time from it daily and big and weekly. I want self-care slash pamper. I want to do these like self-care weekly things with me, pamper time at the same time daily. I want to do that like daily and even like enjoy a glass of water outside and just like think about myself, or do a proper skincare and not just like live for last minute because I'm just too busy watching YouTube shorts. And last but not least, decrease my screen time and increase my personal growth outside TV, YouTube, TikTok, Insta. Again, it's not like TikTok, it's more like Insta and YouTube. That's where I spend most of my time. Looked at our 10 goals and we look at like, there's one that's like, because when you set the goals, and I don't like one thing, don't think too much about the goals. You have them in your head, like you know what you want to do, just write them down. And there's like, if you need to do a tweak here, tweak there, perfect. Like, you just don't overthink it. And then after you write your 10 goals, look at your 10 goals and look if like, do you have a goal that's kind of like, if you really, really accomplish that, will help with everything else? Because usually you do. And my one is obviously like the decrease my screen time and increase my personal growth outside TV, YouTube, TikTok, Insta, the whole shebang. Literally, like if I decrease that time, I will have way more time to exercise, practice yoga, schedule content and do it, film it, editing, uploading. I will have time to budget. I will have time to learn about money. I will have time to read. I will have time to be with my partner. I will have time to do my self care. It's literally like the amount of time that I spend on TV, like on YouTube. The amount of time I love YouTube, love, 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 love YouTube. The amount of time that I spend on it, it's awful. It's gross. It's like I don't. It's unhealthy. It is unhealthy, and I'm the first one to say it. This is like the biggest part where she helps. It was like I don't know Canvas. She just helped me to use Canvas, but I go on Canvas. I go on Canva and I just do like a mood boards. So let me show you my mood boards. This is like my mood one. And I have my big goals here, like the mood board that I have, like what I want to accomplish. That one of the quotes that I just love, it's over here in the corner. And yeah, I also did one for my phone. Let me show you. I also did one for the phone. Just to have I have this in my home screen, all these pictures together because just always in my head. And then I have on my lock screen, this one, Leo, just saying no, this one it's me, not ending of line, this is completely me. I just write my goals, like I'll use a template from Canva again, and I just write like my goals, and I just put them on lock screen. Now, if you don't want to put on lock screen because I want other people to see it, you can put in your home screen. You can print it and put it in front of, and it's basically like in part of like goal setting and getting all the inspo. That's basically it. Not gonna lie. And now the realistic part, the big part. I'm literally putting everything on the floor to make sure that we have enough space. Okay, now you can, I'm gonna just close everything that I have here, put everything away. And now, if you have a bullet journal, you like use your bullet journal. I tried bullet journal before, but it just didn't work for me. So I'm gonna just use my planner and just schedule my. But that's gonna be another video. And just schedule my goal and schedule how I'm gonna conquer my goals. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope this was a good catch up. I really tried to do the best that I could. It's been a long time since I filmed, so this is gonna take a little bit. But yeah, I wanna be like this year. It's the year like I have a phrase from me this year. My main quote is the one that I told you guys before. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called a present. But one very quick, very short, very like in a snap. It's there's only one you, so don't hide it away. And that's my mantra. If we're calling something, that's my mantra. There's only one you, so don't hide it away. And yeah, that's what like what I'm every time that I'm like thinking or overthinking or procrastinating or feeling lazy, not even doubting myself, just like or feeling insecure that I have people close to me watching and they're gonna make fun of me. There's only one you, so don't hide it away. Write down below some of your goals if you want to share them, or what's your mantra for 2023? Like, what is the vibe that you are entering 2023? I'm entering 2023 with a, it's happening. It is happening. I like that one. I like that phrase. Well, you know what? I think that it's my big phrase in terms of like I'm gonna wake up like if I have a word like a couple of words like it's happening. I like that. Oh my god, I like that. We just came along now. That's the phrase like it's happening. Oh my god, I actually like it. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, drop a like. Even if you don't like, just drop a like because you know, like, I like likes. Subscribe. I'm going to upload every week. Said here, I'm going to upload every week. At least one video every week. That's the plan and that's the goal, and it's happening. Guys, it's happening. Ring the bell to know every time that I drop a new video. Also follow me on my social media. It's Capital B, like on YouTube. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go with my new motto. There's only one you, so don't hide it away. It's happening, guys. Bye.